You know what, though? We are going to go to another butt story. I feel like we haven't been talking about enough butts and farts and shits recently. So
Only every other episode, but that's not enough.
We got to pump those numbers up to at least twice an episode. And that's what we're going to do right now. Today I fucked up by losing...
We'll have more pumped up butts than the Kardashians.
Ayo.
One could only wish. Today I fucked up by losing my girlfriend, my dignity, and my bodily control.
Which is the worst one?
And also a good pair of trousers, which
is
the
worst one. You know how hard it is to get a good pair of pants?
It really is.
Just when you think you got a good one, it doesn't have enough room in the crotch area to tape some ice cubes to your butthole, and you got to throw them out.
Is this like an issue with girl pants where it's like, guy pants, you find one good pair, and it's like, guess I got to buy 4 of them because I'm just going to keep ripping the crotch out of them.
Christian, you're the only person.
Because I'm never going to take
Don't pitch that as a guy thing.
No, this is all guys everywhere. They're just like, oh, what if my crotches keep ripping out? Especially not because I buy a pair too small and they keep rubbing on my thighs.
Christian, I've seen you claw at your groin from the outside in. You don't cut your fingernails and you just tear the.
You're like a dog when they're scratching at their ears, but you're just scratching at your crotch for hours. I think you have fleas down there, dude.
You've been doing yoga to work on your flexibility to get your teeth in the game. Not even
Christ.
To sork your own dork, it's to fucking bite your chinos.
I'm trying to go deeper than sorking my dork. I gotta go all the way down.
I got an extra 3 inches to go, baby. Remove ribs just to tear through your pants faster.
So you don't get a good pair of pants, you're like, I better buy 2 of these just because I know that I'm gonna rip them.
Nah, man. I just wait the 2 years to rip them, and
then you're like, oh fuck, I need pants on. Then you go to buy pants, and they're always like, these aren't as good as the old pants.
Is that just because they're like broken in and they fit you perfectly, or
I wore out the thighs just enough?
You have to shave down the diameter.
To answer your question, yes, women have that issue too.
Is this a guy only thing that you like pairs of pants that fit good? Listeners, write in. Let me know. Have you ever had this thing where you get a pair of pants and it's like, they just fit okay?
Christian, start wearing kilts, man.
I don't think my thigh skin could handle.
Anybody wear through your thighs? You have to buy 2 new pairs of thighs every year. They don't fit right.
The other night I was hanging out with
What
my
was
girl.
the title of this story? Sorry.
Today I fucked up by losing my girlfriend, my dignity, and body control, and also a good pair of trousers.
That's the worst.
The other night I was hanging out with my girlfriend in her room, and things were getting intimate.
Hey.
But before I continue with this story, I must cast your minds to a few hours prior. We were getting food to eat for whilst we watched a movie.
This is like Aladdin, where they throw back at the beginning. Just start with the actual story, man.
You want to know what movie they watched? It's a cool one. Saw 4. Good movie. Not a good movie, guys. She chose a big bag of Doritos, whereas I, feeling weight conscious, decided on the big multi-pack of sugar-free candy. Fucking idiot.
This guy's so stupid.
Yeah. Now back to where I began. Saw 4 was beginning to get too gory for her, so I turned it off. Who would have saw that coming? I didn't watch the first 3 to know that.
Do I need to watch the first 3 to catch up what's going on in Saw 4? Do I have to know?
No. You'll figure it out.
Is this one gory? Al or otherwise?
Oh my God. I got too gory for her, so I turned it off and cuddled her for a few minutes. My girlfriend began feeling me up, and tensions rose inside and out.
I don't
as
like
I
that it was
over.
tension.
Tension
Implies it's like bad.
Some bad juju going on when my girlfriend starts feeling me up after eating some
like he's
sugar-free.
uncomfortable with the touching.
Some sugar-free fucking Werther's Originals.
She's got all these ideas from Saw.
Hey, put your head up to that doorknob. I'm gonna shoot a shotgun through there.
No, she's like, if you want to live, you gotta eat this Dorito sideways, and then
like vertically.
He has to eat it like this way instead of this way. Just kill me now.
The key is at the bottom of this bottle of this bag of Werther's Originals that are sugar-free. You have to eat them all. You have 23 minutes.
It's not possible. They're too hard.
She's riding on a bike with a mask on. You want to play a game?
My girlfriend began filling me up and tensions rose inside and out as I glanced over to the now empty bag of sugar-free candy. Most people are sensible enough to excuse themselves at this moment and hope to rekindle the magic later, but not me. No, I happen to be an opportunistic virgin who pursues the possibility of sex like a dog searching for food in its own shit.
Bro, you have a girlfriend. It'll come.
Well, will she?
Well,
the bubbling in my lower stomach subsided.
now it won't. If you
As shirts came off, my heart raced and my blood rushed towards my legs. And I thought, man,
and immediately
these pants just don't fit quite right. Not like my old pair.
Does it actually say that?
No.
Okay.
blood rushed right to my legs and out my thigh holes that have worn down.
She got on top of me, and I lost my train of thought. My train of thought would be like, I think I hit the shit.
I lost.
I lost my train of thought. Was this love? My own disastrous reality felt so far away from those brief, glorious minutes as we began to do it, only to be returned by a soft rumbling of my rectum as I began to climax, akin to a poorly oiled door opening in a horror movie.
Oh no.
I let out what I thought was simply a sigh of pleasure, but truth be told, I opened the gates of hell.
Oh no.
To put it bluntly, I shit.
And came.
But not in a bold and brash way with thunderous percussion. No.
That's not a way to shit.
I felt nothing but the gentle breeze over a lazy river. Oh my god. I lay there for the better portion of 3 minutes in a mixed state of euphoria and horror as she looked down to see her spoiled white sheets and ran out in disgust.
3 minutes before either of them looked downwards? 3 minutes? You didn't smell anything? Look, I know there's a lot of aromas going on when you're fucking, but Jesus Christ. Maybe get tipped off by the smell of actual runny shit.
That's a doozy.
I carried my spoiled trousers into her bathroom to attempt to clean them.
Stop saying spoiled. That makes it sound like it was an accident, like it got too old and it grew some mold on it. You fucking shit yourself, you heathen.
Okay, but what if they were fucking? Why were the pants still on?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
Erica.
Is this story not real?
No, they were just doing a quickie.
You're right.
They were in public on a bed. They were in IKEA.
They're in her... Oh, that makes sense. She says this is my bed, but it's the bed she really likes at IKEA. It's like, I'm planning on getting this bed anytime now.
My manager said I can put it on layaway, but it's the floor model, so it has to stay out.
She ran out in disgust. I carried my spoiled trousers into the bathroom to attempt to clean them, leaving my phone behind. When only given hand soap and water, shit is hard to wash out of it. Shit is as hard to wash out as turmeric. The more you know, guys. Turmeric is hard to wash out, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a orangish yellow. It's like mustard.
Don't they use turmeric to like dye stuff too?
I have no idea.
Side note.
At this moment, I began to panic. And so I did what any man would in this situation.
All right, let's guess, Erica. What would any man do in this situation?
Throw his pants away, Pooh Bear it to his car, and leave.
Okay. I think what I would do in this situation is tear down the bath thing, the bath shower curtain, wrap that around me, put a towel on my
Toga
head.
party!
Yeah. Try to play it off as cool and be like, I'm wacky. And then drive to the local drugstore and buy leggings of some sort.
I think my go-to is...
You wouldn't go home where you have pants?
Mine's
Oh,
pretty
I
close
shit
to
in all of
Josh.
them.
Mine's pretty close to Josh. I would, while she's running away in fear, I would go back into the bedroom. I'd look through all of her drawers till I found a pair of scissors. I would cut the trousers into small enough pieces where I could flush them. And I would continue to flush until they're completely gone. Then I would take the shower curtain, wrap it around, go toga party.
Okay.
And then when her parents inevitably come in, like, what the fuck is going on here? We're like, busted. And then I would run out, get into my car.
You'll never catch me,
drive
Principal. Dean.
Drive away, and then the next morning when I have to inevitably come back to get my phone, I'd be like, Crazy that party got busted last night.
Fucking Fuzz showed up.
I don't know who called the fucking pig, but
Now, of course, I thought you were grabbing another option, very any guy would do option is a la the 2003 flick Mean Girls. Just cut out the asshole of your pants and try to start a new trend.
That's so fetch.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And then she'll just be like, Tyler, stop trying to make assless pants happen. It'll never happen.
They're already a thing that exists.
That's what I'm saying. This bitch don't know style.
They don't fucking
This is her problem.
So what did he do?
Here's what actually happened. As he began to panic, he did what any man would do in this situation.
Gaslit her?
I climbed out her window,
You
leaving
should.
my soiled trousers half to dry on her towel rack. That's so genuinely of him. Leave it on the towel rack.
You can never hang a towel from ever again.
He didn't go talk to her or anything. He just fucking jumped out the window.
Right out the window.
To be fair, he did say as any man would do, which of course does not involve communication.
If this were the end of the story, I'd be able to live with myself. But right now, I'm currently walking back to hers 2 days later to reclaim my phone and trousers. Must have got a new phone to post
Currently
this.
walking back while typing this on his... He brought his MacBook.
He brought his second phone, guys. Now would be a good time to mention she lives with her parents, and her dad is my ethics professor. Despite my life feeling like a string of constant fuck-ups, this right here is creme de la creme, the icing on the cake, straight from the urethra of the gods. I would say, why would he not go with butthole? It's a story about shitting yourself.
Yep.
The urethra of the gods, huh?
Yep. And that's where it ends. I would say that's a pretty reasonable move, is to just jump out the window, not talk about it at all.
Wait, how did he start it? Because didn't he do a flashback?
The flashback was like him going to get the sugar-free candy, which, for anybody that doesn't know,
So he flashed to the future afterwards. I got it.
sugar-free candy causes diarrhea.
Yeah, right. If you eat too much of it.
Yeah.
D.
He does have an edit here. Let's see if it's anything worth reading.
Well, did somebody ask him about his weight issues? Is he feeling okay mentally? Or that's the important part of the story. This entirely fabricated.
First comment is where I was feeling weight conscious and decided the big bag of sugar-free candy, and someone just commented, "Oh no." Everybody else is just saying, "Yep." As soon as I saw that, I knew where this was going.
Most of these today I fucked ups are very similar to I shit my pants and it was embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to this guy for coming and shitting at the same time.
Yeah, that is like a rush that every man should be striving for.
It's the
ultimate euphoric experience of shitting and coming.
You chase it is the thing. It's one of those things you're never supposed to attain. It's like becoming a billionaire. It's one of those things where you're like, you always strive to become, but you never want to obtain because that taints you as a soul.
Yeah.
So now this guy's life is forever ruined because he'll never be able to reach that. It's like going to Narnia the first time. You happen into the wardrobe. This dude happened into shitting and coming at the same time.
Okay.
And now if he ever tries to do it again, it will never feel the same. So it'll be like 35 years when he's doing it, and then he'll do it and become a kid again and have to relive his life a la...
He'll just never get the timing down. He'll come and then he'll shit, or he'll shit and then he'll come, but it's never going to be instantaneous shit and come that really just send him back in time. Just, whoa! I'm coming, I'm shitting!
Of course, always with his pants on.
Yes. His pants are high enough for him to shit in his... Because you'd think even if you're having sex with like pants on, you'd pull them down enough to where your ass is...
No,
shitting.
see, Christian, buddy, your
Butthole's
asshole's at the
on the
bottom
bottom.
of your butt.
This is another... If his butthole was in the middle of his butt, this would all be...
The bed...
He would have still shit his pants.
No,
What do
He
you
would have
mean?
shit over his pants.
the bed would have like pushed it back in because it would have hit the bed and been like, oh guys, it's too crowded here, and they would have went boop.
No.
Yeah, no, that's how buttholes
I'm
work.
pretty sure asshole or shit is sentient and can decide not to come
That's
out.
how soft serve shit works. It's you poop, and if it feels something, it goes back up inside your body.
It's literally just Groundhog's Day, but for your asshole.
No.
If it comes out, it's 6 more years of Shinter. Shitsner.
Boo.
Here is a little happy bit to the story, a little silver lining.
His girlfriend stayed with him.
Did he get his phone back?
She said we can work work things out. But I need to give it time. But shout out to Victoria Cakes. Must be a poster on Reddit or something. She told me her dad will kill me if he sees me alone. So I think joining a family dinner is out of the question for now.
Not a very good ethics professor, huh?
Yeah.
One common shit and you want to murder somebody?
Yeah. This does... But who leaves shitty pants hanging? I
Well,
can see why
this
that's why
dude-
the parents are mad.
Yeah, eye for an eye.
I don't... Is this an ethics joke? I don't think I get this.
Well, like normally an ethics professor would understand like morality and like the duality of man and like understand like the situation causing extreme guilt or embarrassment and understand maybe that he needed to get out and his fight or flight response activated and he went for the flight. And now this guy is like, well, but hang on, eye for an eye. What's equal to somebody coming, sitting in their own shit for 3 minutes, going into the bathroom, getting everything wet so it drips off of the pants, hanging it up onto a towel rack, which we can never use again, breaking out of a window, probably not very... If I'm going to guess, what's the girlfriend doing the entire time while this dude's climbing out of a window? Who knows? Breaks probably the screen or something. You can never get that screen back in. You got to call a guy. Leaves, has to come back 2 days later with his MacBook, of course, to type the Reddit post on. He's like, you know what? The only thing that is eye for an eye for this case is murder. I have to kill this motherfucker. But ethically, he can only do it if that guy comes to him. He's not going to seek out the murder.
Sure.
Because that would be unethical.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been watching The Good Place, so like I'm sort of getting a lot of like Kant and all that stuff in my head.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't think you can say that word in America. I think it's cool to say it in Australia, but I don't...
Chidi is a professor of ethics in Australia, so that kind of checks
correct.
out.
You stupid cunt. My bad. Whoopsies.
Now, this dude is stuck in a sort of a Foucault's mental prison at this point as well. Because
yes,
he is there's that imaginary watchtower being his ex-girlfriend's dad, and he can never go around his university without getting his face pummeled.
Especially, he has class with his dad. I hope that's like week 2, and he can be like, I got to drop. I just got a lot on my plate right now.
Imagine that email,
My
like...
drawers, too.
Imagine that email, like, hey, so this class wasn't what I thought it would be. I'm just not interested in this subject.
I'm just not interested in your
Fuck
daughter.
your
I mean,
daughter and shitting on her bed.
This is a required course in the university. You understand that, right?
I'm the only professor that teaches this course, and it is a required course.
I'm transferring to a different...
I mean, that might be
continent.
the only solution. Just completely
cut
transfer to a
ties.
different school and
Cut all ties, burn all
Yeah.
the bridges.
and your britches.
Burn all your bridges.
That was a bad joke.
No, it
it's
wasn't.
pretty
It was
good.
I
good.
think you were laughing.
All right. Let's hit a break. It was end up shit talking one half of the app.
I need some water.
You got it.
And,
I need some sugar-free candy, I think.